Hey YouTube, Gunner Run 13 again, and we're still on location, out in a bug out location, or cache area, and I want to take part on talking about another thing about the WROL scenarios, and I want to throw another thing out there, and this would be mainly about a subject that's been covered on a few videos, and I wanted to partake and throw my own part out there. It's been a little while since I've seen anything on it, but I'd like to talk about security teams and wolf packs for a established community. As I said in my last video and many other videos, I plan on, I've been stockpiling arms to give out to the right community members to help protect our community and build up a community and keep it safe and secure. Now there's been talk about the whole security team and wolf packs. You know, I'd like to throw my interpretation on it. Ultimately, to me, a security team is an established community would be a security team that would secure the community, defend the community, stay within pretty much the perimeter of the community, and secure that. Protect from any invading elements. Something I would definitely find myself, you know, part of a security team, amongst other skills that I may have to help out. One thing that I would find myself gravitating towards, because it's ultimately, you know, natural, would be the whole defensive part of my community, just because I do have training, and I do have you know, some skills that would lead me towards being able to protect and defend my community. So naturally, it's something I'd gravitate. Now, I have a family. I have 3 kids. I have a wife. And people have talked about, you know, the whole talk about a wolf pack. Now, a wolf pack is a group of people that would actually leave the perimeter of your community to go out and search for other resources to bring back to the community, being it food, water, weapons, ammunition, hunting, gathering, food, bringing back, killing animals, fishing, bringing back different supplies, gasoline, firewood, you know, anything back that would need to leave the perimeters of the community to bring back. That would be your wolf pack. Now, your wolf pack also could be used as a, not in a defensive measure, well, it could be used to help as a defensive measure, but more of an offensive measure too, actually going out and aggressively confronting maybe another opposing community. That may come into play sometime, who knows? Everything's situational. Personally, you know, my skills, once again, and my training know-how would make me gravitate towards being on a wolf pack. If need be, I will gladly go and do that. I will have to give my part for my community. Ultimately, I would not want to because of my family. I do want to live. I'm trying to survive. You know, I want to protect my family. And it could be, you know, you're very well, you leave the perimeter, you might not come back. You know, ultimately, let's think about that. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I wouldn't volunteer for it. Unfortunately, I'd probably be one of the first ones to, you know, not one of the first ones, but, you know, I just couldn't see myself not being part of a wolf pack. Even though my common sense, my want tells me I want to be back with my family, protecting them, being part of a security team. Now, how many people will this take for something like this, a security team? How many weapons? How many people on a security detail? You know, think of a security detail, it's going to be not the same people all the time. You're going to have shifts. Same thing with a wolf pack. You're going to need more than one team. You're going to need a couple different teams. You know, collectively, think about this, guys. In a community, how many people do you think could be in a community in a raw situation? Depends on where you live, of course. How many people would you need for a security team. How many people would you need for your wolf packs? Ultimately, you know, say you're got a community of 20 families. Are you going to need 30 to 40 armed men? You know, 50 armed men? You know, 30 people in an all-time revolving security system back at your house or back in your community, and 2 teams of 10 wolf packs. It's a lot of guns, a lot of gear. That's why I'm trying to arm as much as possible. Collectively, I see myself being able to throw in between 15 to 20 firearms into the mix in arming people, you know, and ultimately I think I need to up that. I need to pick up more of those Mosin Nagants, you know, more of those Mausers, you know, those great surplus fighting rifles. You know, you can't supply everybody with an AK-47. Would like to, but you can't. You know, my plan was 5 to 10 Mosins. You know, I might have to go up to 20 Mosins. That's just another thing. I like to hear other people's opinions. You know, how many people would this take? You know, how many of these security teams would you need? Or how much to the security team, how much to the wolf packs would you need, guys? It's just another thought I wanted to put out there. Something, you know, that I think about. And, you know, I would love to see comments on this. Ultimately, guys, gonna run 13. We'll talk to you later, YouTube.